Some people take and actually, like, maybe not a script word for word, but like write down topic and main points about what they want to talk about. For me, things just come to me. And as I'm traveling down 221, I'm almost to Lincoln. And it occurred to me, in part because of last Thursday, which today is Thursday would have been the 12th. I don't know what today is. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. The script thing is to basically write down. And that probably works for a lot of people. That's probably a better way to do it. I'm not going to dispute that. I'm not going to even dispute the fact that if I was to actually do it the way that I have heard other people do it, that it would be better for me. But I don't do that. We're just going to leave it at that. So last Thursday, circle back, get back on track. Last Thursday, last Thursday? Yeah, I think it was last Thursday. Something on my mind. And I've never really thought of myself as one of those persons that does the whole, God, give me a yes or no. I mean, I guess that's what we all do to some point, because we'll ask, like, do you want us to do this? But I've actually heard of some people in my life that have said, okay, there's something that's on my mind, and I want you to pray about it. Not necessarily to me, but I've had it happen and to others. And I need a yes or no answer from God, and they use the other person. And I'm not saying that's not okay and that doesn't work. There's something that's been rebirthing or birthing inside of me recently. And traffic. I'm not going to talk about what it is because I haven't even talked to anybody in my family. I haven't talked to close friends. I have one close friend that I can talk to about this. And I probably will talk to him and open up. But I'm not sure yet. I don't know if I'm ready. But what's occurred to me just today coming down the highway is unforgiveness. Bitterness, maybe even resentfulness in there. And it is tied into, maybe I should wait for that part of the topic. First off, I want to reach out to anybody and everybody. If, no matter how big of the issue is or how small it is to you, contact me in one way, shape, or form. Pretty easy. My email is mycallsign@gmail.com, which my call sign is KE7UUM. So it's KE7UUM@gmail.com. Phonetically, that's Kilo Echo 7 Uniform Mike @gmail.com. Contact me. We will set up a time. I don't care who you are, as long as we can communicate. We can set up a time and talk. Somebody had a sign that says Jesus is the way. We can talk about it. And I know I'm 4 minutes into this, and I've probably already lost a bunch of viewers, and that's okay. The more and the more that I look at things and think about things when it comes to the arthritis, I think to myself that the timeline of when it came on and the timeline of me getting relief from the symptoms. I believe beyond a shadow of a doubt it was definitely tied to unforgiveness. Excuse me. I can't explain it other than the timeline of getting symptoms and the timeline of and what I have to say about that is that what it has to do with is my daughter, my biological daughter, that moved due to her mother. Out of the country. I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna get into that, but if you know me and you know the backstory, and now we're going on 6 minutes, and I'm trying to stay on focus, unforgiveness, and possibly resentfulness, because if you're not forgiving somebody, you probably, sorry, somebody got awful close. If you don't, if you haven't forgiven somebody, you probably have some resentfulness towards them. I'm guessing if you haven't forgiven somebody about a topic. And there's somebody putting makeup on next to me. Oh my gosh, people. And I'm making a video. But I am focused on my driving more than the video, which is why I've lost people watching this. My point is, you gotta work that out. You gotta, no matter what it is. And I'm not saying that you need to forgive somebody and be their best friend. I'm not saying that, but you've got to let the forgiveness go. It was only, you've got to let that unforgiveness go. It was only after I was able to be like, okay, God, I can forgive for this. I went quite a few years with no contact. And that was a red light. I went quite a few years without contact with my daughter. And it was only after being able to completely get rid of the unforgiveness in my heart that I had contact with my daughter. She contacted me the next, what would that be? Easter. And while we don't celebrate Easter, it's not even a big deal. I don't know why I said that. She contacted me that Sunday after church. She had gotten out of church, and I was still in church. A 4-hour time difference. No matter what, it's there. You've got to get rid of it. If you don't want some strange guy that you're watching the video of helping you, that's fine. Find somebody. And what's been going on since Thursday or Wednesday in me personally is most definitely in direct relationship to that. I mean, it's been 15 years. I went back to work. Forgive often. 70 times 7 in a day is what we're supposed to for the same offense to the same person. That's if you're a Bible-believing person. If you're not a Bible, man, I've been talking really weird today. Bible-believing person, then that's probably irrelevant to you. But as most of you know, I am. Okay, folks. 10 minutes of me rambling. I am now on Capitol.